What is up, my dudes? Is my sound even working? Uh, I mean, it shows that it is. Alright, so we're gonna play some Car Mechanics Simulator. Oh, that's why I can't hear it. I had it muted. I'm retarded. Okay, so we're gonna play some Car Mechanics Simulator. Let's see. We're gonna do normal game mode without tutorial. Expert mode's kind of a pain in the ass, so we're just gonna do it this way. Oh. I don't even know if this is working properly. It is. So, oh, fantastic. I don't know if it's working properly through YouTube, but I know it's streaming, so fuck it. Alright, so this is our little shop. I am lagging a little bit. That's fantastic. Alright, so we got our computer over here. We got a little thing that's an engine stand. So let's go ahead and see. They got brake problems. Okay, so we're going to take this car, and I think there was 2 phone calls, so we'll go ahead and take the other one as well. Once this loads. Taking forever. Taking forever to load. Okay, I had to make sure I wasn't muted. So we're going to move this to the lift. And then we're going to go ahead and take this other call. That way I have 2 jobs from the start. So this needs an oil change, some tires, fuel filter, and air filter. And this one just needs brakes, right? Caliper, 2 pads, and ABS pump. Okay, so what we'll go ahead and do is we'll go ahead and buy all the parts now. So caliper, ABS pump. What else do I need? 2 pads. Okay, so it needs 2 pads. So we'll do 2 pads, and we're gonna go ahead and buy the parts for that other car. So that other car needed a fuel filter, an air filter. I think that other one needed an oil change as well. Not sure, can't remember correctly, but I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. I do know that other one needed tires, which I believe are standard B. We only need 4. Okay, so I am down to $2,000 out of 4,000 already. Let's just double check here. So needed air filter. Okay, yeah, so I'm good on that. All right, so this one just needed the what did this one need again? 2 pads, ABS pump, and a brake caliper. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna start that. We're gonna do the air, or not the air, the ABS pump first, which is gonna be under here. It's gonna be that rusty piece of shit right there. So we're gonna unbolt this. I need to figure out how to increase my mouse movement speed with this, because I really don't know how to. So I'm going to take this out. The ABS is the anti-lock brake system, in case you don't know. So since we bought a new one, we can just slap that in there. Slap this other one back on there. And then it needed a, what was it, a caliper and 2 brake pads. So we just need to figure out which brake pads it is and which caliper it is. Now for this game, they show up rusty or with slight issues, so it'll be easier to tell for the caliper. The pads, on the other hand, I'll probably have to take all 4 calipers off to find them. Now, let's go ahead and just look here. So that caliper looks pretty new. This caliper looks pretty new. Just switch on to the back here. That one looks pretty new. And this one looks pretty rusty. So it's going to be this one that we're replacing. Pad wise, I'm not sure which pads just yet. Since it requires 2, we're going to have to take one off. Let's see here. It can be no less than 81%. So if the pads are less than 81%, then those are the pads we need to replace. If they're 81% or more, then they're good, which these ones look like they're probably going to be good. Let's see here. Those are 93, so we can go ahead and put those back on. Let's see here. Caliper. The brake cylinder, if it's less than the caliper brake cylinder thing, if it's less than the 81%, then we'd have to replace it too, but it's not that, and I believe it lists it too in the parts section. All right, so I think that was that tire. No, it was that one. No, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Honestly, I don't remember which tire it was. That's not good. That's why you're supposed to walk around and look at each tire instead of... Okay, so this is one of the pads. So it actually shows me on this one. Sometimes it doesn't. We just unscrew these. Swap that out. Okay, so the main goal really is to just get to let's see what level. Can't remember what level you have to be to unlock the junkyard, but as long as we get like the junkyard and maybe get enough money to buy a car from a barn, and then pretty much just do a bunch of jobs in between to get enough money to get a car and then rebuild that car. So, okay, so we got one brake pad done, one caliper done, and we got the ABS pump done already, so we just need to do the other brake pad, wherever that's hiding. Okay, let's see, what's the condition of this one? Unknown, let's see, okay. This one hopefully is the other one, so I don't have to go take off the other 2 wheels, but it's probably not. That's 86%, I didn't think so. So that one's still good. Put this all back together, and then we're gonna go to the next wheel. Honestly, I don't really remember which one I did in the back, so hopefully we'll do the one on the passenger side. I am already familiar with this game, which is why I'm able to just fly through this. This isn't really a educational stream, this is more of a just me playing the game, even though nobody's going to watch it anyways. Okay, let's see. Does it tell me the condition of the pad? That's the good one. Okay, so this is the one I already did. So it's going to be the one on the other side. So let's go ahead and slap this back on. Cool thing is too, you can actually complete the jobs when it's all the way up on the lift. Like, if I were to try to finish it right here, I can't finish it yet because I didn't do the other pad. But you could finish it while it's all the way up here, and you'll see that in a second. That way you don't really have to waste time lowering the lift first before you. I mean, you can do that for realistic purposes, but I mean, if you're doing it trying to save time, then you don't really need to. Yes, it says it's at 12%. You know, it probably showed the percentage for these ones because they were identified at the start. Probably. I could be wrong. I don't know everything about this game just yet. I just know how to play it. Still learning some things, of course. I don't know how to use the I don't know how to use the interior cleaning thing or any of that, but I'm assuming it's just about as easy as everything else. Okay, let's see here. So this car is done. So we can actually send this off since everything's complete on it. We're going to go ahead and move this one to the lift, and then we're going to go ahead and automatically get another order ready. So do this one. I really need to fix this mouse speed. I mean, I could up the DPI, but I really don't want to because then it's going to be too crazy. Alright, so this guy needed the fuel filter, air filter, tires, and an oil change. So we're going to do the air filter and the fuel filter first. So for the air filter, one part I hate about this game is you have to carefully get to all four of these stupid little clips. Now in a real car, they don't come all the way off. Most of the time you just pop them backwards and it's done. But in this game, no, you got to take them off. Sucks. Come on, come on, come on. They're so tiny too. So yeah, air filter is black. It's supposed to be yellow or white. In this game, I think they're all yellow, but in real life they'd be white. Yellow is usually either the brand or it's a older filter that's still clean. I think it's a brand. I think Fram is yellow. Can't remember. I haven't gotten an air filter in a while. Let's see. Alright, so the air filter's done. Now here's the fuel filter right here. This rusty little piece of crap. Why can't I take it? Oh yeah, okay. Duh, I'm in the part assembly mode. So we're gonna replace that. Put the new one on, and then we're done. Okay, now all we gotta do is the oil change in the tires. So this is how you do the oil change. You move it to whatever bay you have. I only have one bay at the moment. So you move it over, click it again, drain the oil. And while that's doing this little thing, we're going to take these off. So we have to take all four tires off. He's got some rusty brakes, but obviously they don't care about that. They just want new tires and an oil change. So we're going to take these off. Okay, well, the oil change is done now. Well, it's technically not done. The oil is drained. So we're going to come up here. We're going to get the oil filter off. And while we're here, we're just going to go ahead and put the new one on. Okay. Now for these, we're just going to take these off. We're just going to do all four tires at once. Because why not? Technically speaking, I could have did them in between, like this. So you go over here to the tire machine, separate it. While that's doing its thing, I'm gonna go over here and take this last one off. I technically could have done that in between it, but That's whatever. Okay, now that we got all 4 tires off, we already bought the tires. So we just come over here, go ahead and take that. We're gonna go ahead and install the rim and one of the brand new tires. And then when that's done, why is that moving? That's weird. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and take this, right? This is a balancer. You have to balance them, otherwise it won't let you even put it on. Tell you it's got no parts to work with. So we're gonna separate the next one. And it's pretty much a repeat process until I get all 4 done. And then I just slap them back on and then the job's done. So, let's take this. We're gonna take this. Go ahead and put that on. So we got one wheel done. So that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and slap it on here. I mean, it's not. Oh, I didn't take it off. What? Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and slap that on. I'm gonna separate another one. You don't want to separate the one we already balanced, because then you got to balance it again, which is stupid. So when this one's done, we're just gonna take it off, install a new one. While that's doing that, we're gonna go ahead and take this one off, wait for this to finish, slap it on, do the next one, slap it on, and then we'll be good. So let's see here. Take that one apart. It's a really fun game if you like mechanic work, or just a tedious grinding game, pretty much. So that's all you're really doing. You're just constantly grinding. Unless you do sandbox mode, then you're just fucking around, but I think it's pretty fun. I also work on cars in real life anyways, so. Alright, so while that's doing that, we're going to go ahead and start slapping these on here. Doesn't matter where they go, they're tires. And the farther in the game we go, the more difficult stuff gets, which is kind of cool. But, just starting off, so it's not going to be that extensive yet. I think once I get to around like level 5 or something is when it's going to be pretty intensive. Right, we're going to go ahead and grab this other one, and then we're going to slap the passenger side on. And then what did this car need? Ugh. I'm not a fan of this lag. 2 calipers and a ventilated disc. Let's go ahead and order that now. So I need 2 calipers and a ventilated disc. We're going to brakes, so we need a ventilated disc and 2 calipers. Alright, so let's go back over here. Let's go ahead and put this on. I really hate the slow mouse speed for this. I don't understand why it's like that, but it's very annoying. Probably what I'm gonna do is I'm probably doing another stream after. I might just go ahead and make some videos of me doing this, and then stream it when I'm farther along. I don't know. It all depends. It's already done, so I don't know what I'm waiting on. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That's funny. Okay, so that's finished. No, it's not. I didn't fill it with oil. Duh. Drained the oil and put the filter on, but I didn't fill it with oil. I can't do anything with that anyway, so. 2 put oil in here. This lag is very annoying. Mostly because of what I'm running. It's not usually laggy. I also have OBS and YouTube up, so you wait till it drops down and then it's full. That's how you know it's full. It's when it does that little thingy on there. Okay, so now it's done. And we get $15.91 from that. I'm gonna start budgeting stuff later on once I get the repair bench and stuff, and then be able to save as much money as possible. So we're still level 1, which kind of sucks, but it's whatever. Huh. Must have lost that last caller. So this just needed the brakes. So ventilated disc brakes go in the front only, which is going to be that one, and that's one of the calipers as well on this ring. So we're going to go ahead and take this before it disappears. So you get the disc brakes in the back, and they're just the brake disc, but the front are always ventilated brake discs. As far as I can tell. I mean, I think sometimes it's got the normal brake disc in the front if it's the drums in the back. Not 100% sure, but I believe that's how it is. Unscrew. Okay, you gotta take your pad off. So this is gonna be the ventilated one. So we already bought it, so we're just gonna slap it on here. Now I'm not gonna be able to buy everything up front. When it gets more to like 20 parts versus, you know, like 5. When it's like 5, it's not a big deal, but when it's like 20, I can't remember all of them to order them all at one time. I don't feel like writing it all down. I think one of the first things I'm going to invest in is a tablet when I'm a high enough level. I have to unlock it first. So, yeah, that's got a rusted caliper as well. So this is going to be the other caliper. And that should be all of it, because I think it was just the 2 calipers and the brake disc. But we'll know more when I'm done doing this. Yeah, that caliper's shot. Now technically in real life, just a bunch of rust doesn't mean the part's bad, but in this game, that's how it is. That's how they determine when a part's bad or not. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to know unless you literally took every single piece off. So that's probably why they implemented that in the game. Okay. Let's see here. That should be everything. Yeah, that's everything. It's a whole whopping $374. Fantastic. I have 3 calls on the line. Go ahead and move this over. I am now level 2, which means I can unlock 1 perk through the toolbox. Go ahead and take that one. The other 2 were shorter times, but it's whatever. Calls will always be coming in, so it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, so there's toolboxes scattered around here, but that's how you get your little perks. So I'm level 2, so I literally only have access to these 2, which for now, this one does 50% faster part examination. But what we're actually going to do is this one, which is faster unscrewing and screwing. It's only by 50%, but it's alright. But this is a tablet I'm talking about. It lets you buy parts and stuff without actually having to leave the car. I have to be level 5 for that. So, I'm gonna do a little bit grinding. I think when I get to level 10, I might just go ahead and switch this to a video instead. It's probably gonna be too boring to watch in a stream. So, I guess I'll see you guys in a video.